Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. My face is not on the camera, but instead we're going to look at my laptop screen and I'm going to teach you guys how to create your very own logo for free. So since I'm a marketing major, I was like, why not share the tips and tricks that I'm learning and the resources that I have with you guys? So that's exactly what we're going to do today. So this is my OG logo that I created about a year ago for my blog, and this is my most updated one that I made just a few weeks back. They were both really easy to make, it was completely free, but most importantly, they look professional. So whether you're starting your own small business and you need to create all of your own marketing materials, or you want to become a YouTuber and you need to create your own branding, I'm going to help you guys create that logo today. So what I use is Canva. Canva is a website or an app. You can do this on your phone, however, I just think it's a little bit easier to do it on a desktop, but it's completely free. There are so many options that you can create for marketing materials. So as you can see, there's posters, brochures, everything that you need, you name it, and they have it. So you can either create a design from scratch, which is what I did, or you can scroll down to the options that they have and use one of their logos for inspiration. So say this logo really sticks out to you. You can stick your brand name in this and just use this logo. They're completely free. They're free for you to use as either inspiration, or if you don't feel like getting creative and you just want to take one of these things, feel free to do so. Today we're going to look at my logo, which I created from scratch, and I'm going to show you the elements that they have on the side here that you can use to create it. So these are templates, like I said, are available to you if you don't feel like getting creative, or if you're starting your own business and you're not on the creative or marketing side, you can use one of these things and just add your own text and images, and it's yours. Photos are available to you. These are free stock photos that you can use. Same with the videos, but since we're creating a logo, we really don't need to focus on that right now. Elements is the biggest thing that you would use. So with elements, you can use grids, put your own photos in here, shapes, objects, anything that you can think of, you can literally type it in and find it. So for example, I have this Rose here. Rose is my middle name, so it's kind of a part of my brand. So let's just type in Rose. And as you can see, a whole bunch of different images come up, and a lot of them are free. However, if you see this crown and it says Pro, that means that you would have to pay to get this image. Don't be discouraged by that. Don't think that you can't create a good logo for free, because you can. This is the rose that stuck out to me, and that's what I have here. And I can play around with it. I can pick whatever color I want. If you are working for a brand and they have a certain color scheme, you can type that in and use it. It's really up to you. So just play around with it. You can change the sizing. It's really easy to use. Now, let's look at text. There are a bunch of different formatting options with fonts, so if you like something that's already created, you can use this and just insert your own text. Or you can type your own text in and just search through the fonts. So most of these fonts are free, but the ones with crowns you would have to pay for. But like I said before, a lot of it is free, so focus on that. Don't worry about having to pay to have a good brand image. Now you can see up here that you can easily change the size, change the color. If you scroll over these icons, it tells you exactly what that button would do. So feel free to play around with it and get creative. The more that you use Canva, the easier it is. And this really is a website for beginners. Next, let's look at background. You can either just use regular colors, like I said before, or they have different textures and designs. So if you want something like this behind, you can add that. It's really up to you. Finally, there's uploads, which is basically anything that you download on your laptop or that you airdrop from your phone. So a lot of these images come from my phone. This is for my branding or my school projects, things like that. So you can insert these images as a background. You can just insert it as an image. Again, it's all up to you and how creative you want to get. Let's just make another logo as an example so we can play around with the elements a little bit. So say you are starting your own salon. Let's just type in scissors. As you can see, a whole bunch of images of scissors comes up. Some you would need to pay, but don't worry about that. We're going to focus on the free one. So I like this, and what's cool about Canva is that it tells you exactly where to align things. So you know the exact angle things are at. You would be able to tell if it's in the center of the page or not. It's very easy to use, and it has a lot of guidance, so that's why I think it's so good for beginners. So let's use these scissors for right now, and let's just make them pink for fun, because why not? And then we're going to add just a little bit of text. So you can add a text here. Let's just call this Pretty Salon. Obviously, that is not the cutest name in the world, but you get the point. From there, we can change the text. So I'm going to pick a free text, and I am just going to move this to the center of the page. And you can add, you can subtract, do whatever the heck you want to this thing, but I'm just going to leave it here. Feel free to play around. I really hope this video helped you, and there will be more content tips to come.